Today or this evening, it's not a usual video. It's not one of my usual videos. You see, like it's not has nothing to do with rap or music in general. Uh, Actually, it's about one of my other hobbies, which I know you might not believe, but Legos. It's very calming to the mind. So today, um, I'll be reviewing my own custom Legos that I have made, which are the custom JSA, Justice Society of America. But before we get started with that, I want to first uh, talk about what the JSA is and some of the members in there. Okay, and when I review each Lego, I'll review who they are and whatnot. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the JSA, who are they? Think of them as DC's golden team. So in the 1940s, DC Comics had a bunch of Golden Age heroes. Golden Age. It was the first generation of heroes, which consisted heroes like Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, the original, Flash, the original, Wonder Woman, etc., etc. So this team, they weren't traditional. Like Batman was more aggressive, stuff like that. And uh, I don't know. I really like that team. In my to be honest, it's a very different. It's very different from today's culture. You know, uh, it was a different world back then, quite literally. So with so now let me review the Lego figures I got here. The first one I'm bringing right up is is Hawkman. Now, his real name is Carter Hall. He is Thanagarian. He's from a place called Thanagar and has been reincarnated numerous times. This is from one of his incarnations. So let me talk about this character real quick. So first off, hold up. Let me put this down. You guys can see him. All right. Let me give him a little twirl. So let's talk about where the pieces and whatnot. So to build him, I used the wings. These wings that I got from Hawk Girl / Hawk Woman from an old Lego set I had from the Batman movie Lego sets, the party set, anniversary, whatever you want to call it. I got that from her. I took the Atlantean helmet and torso piece from. Actually, I took it from from this Throne of Atlantis Justice League set. And I took regular yellow arms, as you can tell. And the legs came from Lloyd from Ninjago, one of the many incarnations of him. The head, I don't know if you guys could see it well, is from Cole from Ninjago, of course. This is like the newer Cole face. I don't really like the old one that well, to be honest. I like their newer faces for Ninjago. But yeah, that's him. The next one I got on my list is what? The next one I got on my list is Dr. Fate. So, his real name is Kent Nilsson. He is a mystical being of sorts that was chosen by the spirit of Nabu, god, sorta, and his Nabu's spirit is inside the helmet, in which I have portrayed here. It basically gives him, like, when he puts on the helmet, it gives him like magical abilities, stuff like that. Now Kent Nelson was the first of many hosts, to be honest. He's not my favorite, if I'm being fair. He's not my favorite incarnation of Dr. Fate, but he is the original. So to build him, I took Batman cape from the Batman movie sets, like the 2023 Batman, or 2021 Batman set, and I used a Sharpie and just to make it dark blue. Then I took the Ninjago Zane helmet, from the Dragon series, and it's light blue. See here, light blue. Got gold. That's for his helmet of fate. For the armor, I don't actually. Oh wait, I think I got this one from Samurai X, and the head, by the way, is from Adrian Toomes, the Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming. The torso / arms are from Doctor Strange, from Far From Spider-Man: No Way Home. And legs, of course, are from that Atlantean soldier from the Justice League set. Okay. Next on my list is the Spectre. Real name is Jim Corrigan. So he is a ghost. Yeah, a ghost. And that's pretty much all I can remember about him. He's a ghost. He's pretty much a god as well, There's been a couple of different incarnations of him, but this is the Jim Corrigan, the original version. So to build him, I took the mask. This mask is from Lloyd Garmadon from Ninjago. From like the newer Ninjago sets, not super new though. Give me a second. So the head is from this head is from Shang-Chi. He's Shang-Chi. The cape is actually from Professor McGonagall from the old Harry Potter sets, and the torso is from Green Arrow from that Lego Batman movie set that I was talking about before, the anniversary set. And lastly, the legs are from a minifigure series, like a sea monster type thing. Okay, next one on my list is Starman. His real name is Will Payton. Now, I wanted to make this look more like the character from the show Stargirl. I don't know. It didn't really turn out as expected. Sorry. So the torso, of course, comes from Captain America. The legs come from Selena Kyle, Catwoman from the Batman Lego sets. Like the movie 2021 sets. The face, the head comes from Aquaman from like the DC minifigure series. And the hair, it's actually pretty pretty common. You can get this like anywhere. But me specifically, I got it from Hawkeye, from Avengers. All right. Next one on my list is The Flash. Sorry, love sound effects. uh, so, uh, his real name is Jay Garrick. And he's the Golden Age Flash, the very first to take on the mantle. So, interesting thing about him, he's the only Flash without any connection with the Speed Force, or originally he was the only Flash without any connection whatsoever to the Speed Force. He got his powers through inhaling the fumes of some sort of acid. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Shit. So let me talk about the character that I have here. So the legs come from Woody from Toy Story. The torso comes from the Flash from like just in general, like the comic Lego Flash. The head comes from Bruce Banner from Avengers. The hair, I don't remember exactly where I got this specific one, but it's pretty common. And then the hands I just slapped on. They're just regular white guy hands. All right, who's next on my list? Yes. Red Tornado. Okay, so this is a special case, sorta. Now, Red Tornado, or John Smith, or Otham, is an android that was created by T.L. Morrow to infiltrate the JSA. Now, his whole thing is that he wants to be human. So the whole time, he's trying to learn how to be human. Now, let's talk about what we got here. So, legs are generic red legs. Hold on. The legs are generic red legs. The torso is from Kai from like an older Ninjago set. The helmet is actually from the Samurai from the Lego minifigure set, from Lego minifigure series. The cape is just a red cape that I sharpied, and then his head is from Zane from that Dragon Masters set I was talking about. That's what it's called, Dragon Masters. Yeah. All right, moving on. We got Wildcat next. Wildcat's real name is Ted Grant. He is a famous boxer, famous heavyweight boxer known for training Black Canary as well as Batman. Though these days, who hasn't trained Batman? Am I right? Okay, so let me talk about the design here. So the head and ears piece come from Black Panther, actually. Thought it would look good. I don't know. The legs come from Cole from Ninjago, from like an older Ninjago. And then the torso comes from Selena Kyle Catwoman from the Lego Batman movie thing from 2021. Okay. Who's next? Our man. His real name is Rex Tyler. He's actually one of the original 8 members of the team. So basically he was a chemist before he became Iron Man. Hour Man. He invented an hourglass, which, yeah, which it gave him powers that for an hour, 1 hour a day, it gave him like unlimited powers just for an hour a day. So like he has super strength, stamina, blah blah blah. Now let's talk about the character design. The hood is just a generic hood, you know. The what you call it? The head comes from Nightwing from the Mighty Micros DC series. The torso comes from Black Widow from like the Marvel series. I just colored it red. And then I threw on some black pants. And yeah. Okay. Next one on my list is Green Lantern. So his real name's Alan Scott, and he is the Golden Age Green Lantern. Basically, he was I forgot what exactly his job. Conductor? No, he was like a miner. No, yeah, wasn't he? Ugh. Details don't matter to me, as I'm pretty sure they don't to you. But so basically, long story short, his powers give he's not part of the Lantern Corps. That's pretty much all you need to know. He's the only one not part of the Lantern Corps. His powers came from a magic thing that actually derived from the Lantern Corps, but like something happened with the lantern, exploded, give all the energy siphoned into the ring, which gave him magic powers. And the good thing about it is that it didn't need to recharge, unlike all the other lanterns. So let's talk about the character design. The hair, of course, comes from Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. The head comes from Hal Jordan's Green Lantern from like the comic Lego sets. The cape comes from Wonder Dog from that anniversary set I was talking about. Then I threw on some regular green legs, and what is it called? The torso comes from the the samurai guy. Sorry. So next up on my list is Dr. Midnight. His real name is Charles McNider. He is also a chemist of sorts. He's a physician and a chemist in his spare time. So he doesn't really have any powers. Actually, he doesn't have any powers at all, except for the goggles, which I was lucky to find. Now let me tell you about the character design. To create the character, I used these goggles that I got from a Lego City, like snow guy. The helmet piece came from an AIM agent from Marvel, from the Marvel sets. Then it's a generic red cape where you can find basically anywhere. The torso came from Shang-Chi, from the Shang-Chi sets. Then I threw on some green arms, got some white hands. Then I got from the Lego Ninjago movie sets, I took Lloyd's pants, his legs. And then Then I got uh he's from Star Wars. I just can't remember his name. Let me know in the comments if you guys can figure out the guy's name. It's like Poe or something like that. All right. Hold on. Sorry. Next up is Sandman. Sandman, real name is Wesley Dodds, one of the original 8 members of the team. I don't know too much about him. He's pretty mysterious. He uses a sand gun and can haunt you in your dreams, pretty much. That's his powers. To build the character, I used Tan Fedora, which I got off a Lego City cop. I took the AIM Agent's gas mask from Marvel, and then I got this like old school suit from like one of the early Lego City stuff, and then for the head is from actually the Turtles, one of the foot soldiers from the Ninja Turtle sets. Okay. All right. Next up, we got this guy, Human Bomb. Real name is wait, what is his real name? Jesus. Ted John. Oh yeah. I can't remember his real name. I'm sorry, but and I don't know too much about his backstory. I do know, however, that his powers. Well, I know he was a bioengineering guy, bioengineer. That an accident happened, and now he has to wear a hazmat suit to protect others from him, because anything he touches, bow, 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 shabam. So to build a character, I took a beekeeper's mask from from the minifigure series. I took Neville Longbottom's head from Harry Potter, and then I took just a regular. Well, I got this. I know the pants are regular white pants. I just can't remember where. Oh wait, it's a nurse's uniform, right? I got it from a nurse's thing. Okay. Next up, and I got two more characters. Well, that are custom, and then I got 5 that are not custom, that came as is, that I added to the collection. So this is Amazing Man, Marcus Clay. Now, I know his powers are like, think of it like he can turn into, or no, yeah, he can turn into basically anything he wants at will. So to make him, I used a biker's helmet from the Lego City stuff. I used Rhodey from the War Machine from Avengers for his head. Then I took the Avengers Endgame quantum suits. I took one of those, and I colored it green. And then the yellow pants come with the green. Well, I colored them green, but the yellow pants come from what's her name? From Harumi from the Prime Empire Ninjago sets. All right. Last custom one is Vigilante, Greg Saunders. Think of him as like the cowboy. Now, he's not originally part of the JSA, to be honest. He's actually from the 7 Soldiers of Victory, which there's 8 members. Don't ask me. So, he his he has no powers, but he carries a lasso and his friend's sword. To create the character, I used um, the the hat slash hair and torso come from Woody from Toy Story. The mask comes from uh, Cole. It's a different version of Cole's mask from Ninjago. Then I threw on some generic black pants, and the head comes from Wenwu from Shang-Chi. All right. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties. All right. So I do have 5 characters that I did not customize in any way, shape, or form. I included them in here because they're crucial parts of the JSA. So first one is Batman, the Golden Age Batman, Bruce Wayne. He is a more gruesome Batman. I took the one from the movie, like from the movie sets, the 2021 movie sets with Robert Pattinson. Okay. So there's not much to say about him. Like everyone knows his origin. Everyone knows who Batman is. But I will say this. This one is more broodier, more rageful than how Batman is traditionally today. Next up is Robin. Dick Grayson version. He's the Golden Age Robin. Though he does look more like Jason Todd, if I'm being honest. I got him from the Submarine set from a couple years ago, like 2016, some shit like that. And everyone pretty much knows it. Well, for those who don't know his backstory, it goes like this. It starts off a lot like Batman's, so he was... Okay, I'll just tell you really quick. So, he was a circus guy, part of the Grayson team called the Flying Graysons. They were acrobats. His parents, who were like the main 2 members, were killed one night during a regular circus show by someone named Tony Zuko. Now, this guy what is a mob boss, they probably owed him money or something like that. It's never disclosed like why he killed them. Though, and in an effort to help the boy, Bruce Wayne, who was there that night, decided to take him in as a ward, and eventually grew to love him as a son. He became Robin. And in this universe, he only stayed Robin and then eventually became Batman when Batman died. So next up is Huntress, the daughter of Batman, Helena Wayne. I got this one from the minifigure series, the DC minifigure series. Nothing too special about her. She's she's his future daughter. She came back in time to try and save her father and her mom, Catwoman. Next up is Wonder Woman, who is just Diana. Everyone knows her story. She was a Amazon. And then her family disgraced her, threw her out on the street, pretty much. She became the hero for the world. And last but not least, Superman. The Man of Steel. For those who don't know his full story, he is the last survivor from a dying planet called Krypton. His parents sent his biological parents sent baby him uh, off in a rocket to because the planet was dying. He crash landed on Earth at a farmhouse where uh, his parents, which this is actually gonna sound kind of creepy. His dad's name is John Kent, and his mom's name is Martha. Now, who else's mom's name is Martha? That's right, Wayne. But yeah, Martha Kent and John Kent adopted young Kal-El and renamed him Clark Kent. And in this version, he becomes a reporter for the Daily Planet, which is usual. In the original time, like in the original days, he was never known as Superboy. That was later adapted. So now he was first named Superboy, but in the JSA, he didn't discover his powers till later in his life. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, helps me out. Thank you so much for 86 subscribers already. Tomorrow, I'll be reviewing the IJSA if I got time. If I don't, then I'll do it Wednesday. Anyway, have a good one, y'all. Christy out. Oh, yeah.